Today, on Guess What I Found Out, we're going to discover some facts about space. Buckle up, Curious George, because we're about to debunk some cosmic misconceptions that have been floating around like space junk. First off, let's talk about the sun. Contrary to popular belief, it's not a flaming ball of yellow fire. In reality, our sun emits most of its energy at a wavelength that's close to green. However, because it emits other wavelengths too, all these colors mix together, and our eyes perceive this vibrant mixture as white. From Earth, the sun appears yellow because our atmosphere is exceptionally good at scattering blue light. So, if our star were genuinely yellow, Earth would be a frozen rock, and we'd all be polar bears. Speaking of fiery misconceptions, explosions in space aren't the dramatic spectacles Hollywood portrays. Without air, there's no oxygen. And without oxygen, there's no fire. So, those epic space battles with blazing explosions? Pure fiction. Now, about those countless stars twinkling above. You might think they're infinite, but according to the Yale Bright Star Catalogue, there are precisely 9,110 stars visible to the naked eye from Earth. Feel free to start counting, but don't blame me if you lose track. And for those of you worried about navigating through asteroid belts like a scene from a sci-fi thriller, relax. The asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter spans 140 million miles, with space rocks spread thousands of miles apart. The chance of colliding with one? Astronomically low. Ever heard that you'd instantly freeze in space without a suit? Not quite. In the vacuum of space, heat doesn't transfer quickly, so you'd have a bit more time before turning into a popsicle. However, the lack of oxygen would knock you out in about 15 seconds, and after 2 minutes, well, let's just say it's game over. Here's a fun fact. Space itself doesn't have a temperature. Temperature is determined by particle movement, and in the true vacuum of space, there are no particles to move around. So space isn't hot or cold, it's just nothing. Now, let's address Earth's shape. No, it's not flat, but it's not a perfect sphere either. Our planet bulges at the equator due to its rapid spin, making it resemble a slightly squished ball. This bulge even makes launching spacecraft from the equator easier than from the poles. Ever wondered about sound in space? In most areas, it's eerily silent because sound needs a medium like air or water to travel through. However, in certain regions with enough particles, like around black holes, sound can exist. So, while your space screams might go unheard, the universe isn't entirely mute. And let's debunk the myth of zero gravity. Even on the International Space Station, gravity is about 90% as strong as on Earth. Astronauts float because they're in continuous free fall around our planet, not because gravity has taken a vacation. Remember the 1976 face on Mars photo? Some claimed it was evidence of extraterrestrial life, but it turned out to be a regular hill, casting shadows that resembled facial features, just a case of Martian pareidolia. Our solar system isn't stationary, it's hurtling through space at about 140 miles per second, completing an orbit around the Milky Way every 230 million years. So while you're binge-watching your favorite series, remember, we're all on a massive, speeding spaceship. Without the sun, planets would be frigid wastelands, with temperatures plummeting to minus 455 degrees Fahrenheit. Interestingly, Venus, not Mercury, holds the title of hottest planet in our solar system, thanks to its thick, heat-trapping atmosphere. Despite some misconceptions, space remains a vast, awe-inspiring frontier with countless mysteries yet to uncover. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll stumble upon little green beings or something even more extraordinary. Got any other space myths you'd like us to debunk? Drop them in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this cosmic reality check, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow space enthusiasts. For more interstellar insights, don't forget to subscribe and click on these videos to stay enlightened.